For those of you who don't know me, I'm Carol Brennan. It's my purpose to help people find their quiet but confident voice so they can fulfill their potential. And I do that through writing. I'm a copywriter for coaches. I help coaches who struggle to sell themselves in their writing. I craft persuasive copy which connects their unique talents with the needs of their target market so they can easily attract a steady stream of ideal clients. I help them translate their verbal expression into the written word whilst maintaining their personality, because I often find coaches are good at talking but struggle when it comes to getting them things down in writing. And I can identify with that because I can express myself well in writing but struggle verbally. I know how frustrating it is not to find the right words. I live in the Ayrshire coast in Scotland, just in case you're wondering about the accent. Anyone who knows me knows I'm absolutely batty about parrots, and I have my own parrot who talks. I am also writing a book this year called The Travel Experiment, where every month I'll travel to a new place and see the effects it has on my social anxiety. But I don't want to spend the whole webinar talking about me. What about you? So you're a coach or other entrepreneur who provides a service to clients. You know you're a great communicator. When you talk to clients, they sign up to buy your offers on the spot, but somehow it just doesn't translate into your writing. You're worried that your messaging is letting you and your business down, and you'd like to tighten it up so you can attract more clients with your offers. If that's you, then you're in the right place. So why is crafting effective offers on Facebook so important? Firstly, offers are a great source of short-term income and provide the fastest turnaround from offer to income. If your offers don't resonate, then no one will buy. So crafting offers that resonate with your audience is important. But even if no one buys, they create connection between you and your audience, which is a win-win situation, isn't it? Finally, they'll help people understand what it is that you do and know how to help them. So how does today roll? We'll be discussing the 4 elements to creating a successful offer, and they are the messaging, what you say in your offer, the image, and I'll be giving you a few ideas, your existing know, like, and trust factor, and I'll be letting you know how you can make the most of that, and finally engagement, and I'll be letting you know how you can get the Facebook algorithm working in your favour. This has come about as a result of studying many fantastic offers, and I'm excited to share this with you today. So I think you're going to get a lot from today. Sorry, I'll just take a sip of water. Hang on a second. So how do we go about crafting these offers that resonate? Well, it's very important to use language that your ideal clients would use so that they are able to use, it's very important to use language that your ideal clients would use so that they are able to identify themselves and their problems and know the offer is for them. You can gain insight into this language by asking questions on Facebook and conducting target market research interviews. So I'm going to go through the work I've done in each of the elements and break them down for you. So a clear structure you can use to craft your offer that resonates is a connecting question or statement. This is something like, would you love to attract your ideal clients if you were a marketing expert? A simple summary statement of your offer, such as, my offer this week is a 90-minute session to clarify your target market. A one-sentence outcome focusing on the results your ideal client gets from your offer, such as, you'll discover how how to target your ideal clients and get them falling over themselves to buy your offer. Any details that are important, such as it's a free workshop, and then a call to action such as attract clients you love working with, comment below to sign up. So let's talk about your connecting question or statement. A great way to squash objections on your Facebook offer is to start with a question that addresses one of these objections. For example, would you love to work with a productivity coach but don't have the time? Sorry, my headset's flipping off. Then you can go on to squash that objection. For example, did you know that most people who take up productivity coaching gain an hour a day? Another way to start your offer with a bang is to use a controversial statement. One of the biggest challenges of selling offers on Facebook is getting your ideal client's attention in the plethora of offers out there. One way to stand out is to use an eye-catching statement to capture your ideal client's attention. For example, why I want you to steal my favourite coaching tool. That one certainly got my attention. A third way is to describe your ideal client's situation so she can identify your offer as for her. For example, are you a holistic practitioner who loves her work but is feeling burned out? Fourthly, focus on the problem. Let your ideal client know why she needs to take up your offer. What has she tried and why hasn't it been successful? What can you offer her to change that? For example, are you tired of doing discovery calls and having nothing to show for it? Want to learn how I convert over 90% of my calls to sales? Another way to grab your ideal client's attention and entice her to buy is to lead with a juicy result that everyone wants. For example, want to know how I have 10k months? So how do you go about describing this offer? Focus on the benefits of your offer. How will your offer make your ideal client feel better? For example, my throat chakra clearing sessions are aimed at clearing perfectionism so you can get back in touch with your intuition. So your one sentence or dot point outcomes. You've given your ideal client a picture of why she should use your services, but don't forget to let her know what outcomes she can expect when she buys from you. Let your ideal client know the results she'll get from taking up your offer to encourage her to buy. For example, by the end of Prepare for the Spotlight, you'll know how to plan your ultimate signature speech, conquer public speaking nerves, get the audience on your side, and much more. Don't just tell your ideal clients you're selling an hour coaching package. Mention what you can do for them in that hour to help them envisage working with you. A confused mind doesn't buy anything, so let your ideal clients know what to expect from your offer. Give her several possibilities so she knows the one that most appeals to her. For example, in this hour-packed mindset coaching session, we can identify blocks that are stopping you from achieving your dreams. Set some juicy goals for 2017. Plan your ideal day. Be careful with the difference between an outcome and a benefit. So this offer comes with a Facebook community for support as a benefit, but network and market with other entrepreneurs as an outcome. And you want to strike a balance between over-promising and giving people an idea of possible outcomes. What will they achieve? What's your language? You don't want to create a sense of disbelief. Think of the difference between you'll make an extra $5,000 in 5 days. You could earn up to $5,000 in just 5 days. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat box. And previous participants have made $5,000 in 5 days. They all have different energies, don't they? The first one is very pushy and leaves you wide open for complaints if participants don't achieve that. Now, what about details that are important? Don't forget to introduce yourselves when you do your offer. A big part of whether potential clients will take up your offer is your existing know, like, and trust factor. So introduce yourself and what you do. When you introduce yourself, don't forget to tell your prospects what's unique about you. There may be hundreds of other coaches offering similar services, so you want to stand out, don't you? For example, I'm Carol, a copywriter, and I help people translate their verbal expression into the written word whilst maintaining their personality. Strip away the mystery of buying from you. Let your ideal clients know exactly what happens when she buys from you to increase her confidence and make her more likely to take up your offer. For example, here's how my Price for Success package works. We meet on Skype to discuss your current prices and what's holding you back from increasing them. I provide you with written notes and recommendations of pricing strategies to try out. You implement these strategies. We spend an hour debriefing and assessing how these strategies are working for you. I'm just going to take a sip of water. Consider testimonials from satisfied customers. There's nothing like a testimonial to include in your offers to entice your ideal clients to buy. It provides social proof. What works especially well is if you have a testimonial that raises objections and then details how you overcame it. For example, I was worried that a business coach wouldn't understand my product-based business, but Louise totally got it. A one-sentence testimonial can be very powerful and is an opportunity to engage with past clients. Why not ask your favourite clients to give you a one-sentence summary of the benefits of working with you? Because very often our clients can sum up the benefits of working with us better than we can ourselves, can't they? Now to your call to action. A little bit later on today, I'm going to share with you some strategies to work the Facebook algorithm in your favour. And I'm also going to share with you why asking people to comment rather than click a link can stack the odds in your favour. Start off by reminding your ideal clients of the benefits of buying from you. For example, to finally get clear on your life purpose, book a clarity session today. Remember to convey how excited you are about working with your ideal client so she gets excited too. For example, I'm super excited to welcome you to the programme. Give your ideal clients a reason to buy today. This could be a deadline or a limited number of spots available. Make it easy for her to take up your offer. For example, to take up this amazing offer, simply comment below. Yes, and testimonials are great to include, Ashley, so definitely do that. Now we come to pricing. So what about price? A recent copywriting trend is not to mention your price until your client gets to your booking form. However, this can leave clients feeling a bit leery. Would you inquire about something without knowing the price? Probably if you were really interested, you'd ask the price, but not knowing the price can be a barrier. Mentioning your price helps you build your know, like, and trust factor. If you're worried that mentioning your price will put potential clients off, comparative pricing will help. Compare your product with a more expensive one that gets results. For example, it would normally cost you $1,000 a day for my live workshop, but you can attend the online version for just $250. Breaking down the price can also help. Break down the cost into daily or weekly chunks. For example, systemize your biz, cost less than $1 a day. If your product has potential to make your ideal client money, use that to offset the cost. For example, Get Fully Booked helps most coaches reach capacity within 1 month. When you gain just one new client, the system pays for itself. Yeah, and having the price up front really does make a big difference. So try to make your offers visually dynamic. By that I mean make best use of the space you have available and include lots of white space. Keep your paragraphs short and make sure your posts are scannable. Facebook does not let you use text formatting, so use caps instead of bold, italics and underline. Consider using emoticons to spice up your posts, but only use them as you would in a regular post, so you don't make it look too flashy. Yeah, emoticons make cute bullet points. You can get some really nice ones. Okay, so think about your images. Test all out. Test selfies, professional photos, words overlaid, no words overlaid. Try it all out. This isn't just to test what works. It also freshens the offer for people who have already seen it. Another consideration is your existing know, like, and trust factor. This comes from being present in groups, getting to know others, and giving value. The more you do on non-offer days, the better your offer will resonate. And finally, engagement. And just keeping an eye on the chat box. Okay. Engagement. The Facebook algorithm can be tough. Here are 5 ways to work the Facebook algorithm in your favour. The more you are engaged in a group, the more group members will see your offer. So remember to be consistent and post something each day if you can, as well as commenting on and liking the posts of others. If you've commented on the post of someone else, that person is more likely to see your offer. The more you support and encourage others, the more reach your posts will get. If someone comments on your previous post, they are more likely to see your offer. Create engaging content on days other than offer days, such as asking questions, having fun, sharing articles and information that your ideal client finds attractive. The more you engage with people who comment on your post, the more reach that post will get. So if someone comments, "Wow, that's a great offer," be sure to reply with a meaningful thank you. Conversations are a real winner. The more comments you get on your offer post, the more reach it will get. Rather than have a call to action of click on this link to book in, get them to comment below or PM you first. This builds your post reach and also lets other members of the group know that your offer is a good one. Once they comment or PM, you can simply send them the link. It's worth the extra step to start creating the conversation with people immediately. So that's the end of our presentation. So thank you very much. I'm happy to stay beyond the hour if there are plenty of questions. So if you have a question, I'd love for you to put it in the chat box. And while you're doing that, I'd like to tell you about a service I offer. It's a subscription service. In this service, you'll receive one done for you writing project per month to a maximum of 2,000 words, and 2 reviews of your writing per month. So they could be a sales page, a web page, an article, a short email series, an epic blog post, a short opt-in, an article for submission to the Huffington Post, Elephant Journal, or guest post, or your speaker bio. This offer is great if you're a good writer but you're worried you're not making best use of copywriting practices or structure to connect with your audience and get them excited about your work. This is a super affordable way to access copywriting and review services and is available for just $395 per month for the first 2 people to join. If you're interested in this offer, then the link is on the slide, and Dave will put the link in the chat box, so if you could do that, please. If you have any questions, you can pop them in the chat box and also send me an email. And if you could also put my email address in the box, please, Dave. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Thanks, Ashley. So does anybody have any questions? One question I got yesterday was, okay, any advice how to get the right words from clients? Well, Tash, I think one thing you can do is, what I do is have a list of questions that are designed to get the right words from clients, and I can include them in the sequence of follow-up emails, and they're just a list of questions that you can use and to craft a good testimonial. So I'll include that in the follow-up sequence. Any more questions? Good. I'm glad I've generated some ideas, Ashley. The toy box. Yeah. Oh yes, the question I got yesterday was about how to get specific about what you're saying in your offer, how to get specific about what you do. And I had said you want to really focus on the results of what you do. So, for example, everybody that takes productivity coach, well, you wouldn't say everybody, but most people who take productivity coaching with me gain an hour of extra time per day. So you want to really focus on the results when you're talking about what you're doing, not just the features. Anyone else got a question? Yeah, things can include random titles, so you want to give your offer a good title. Thanks, Ashley. Just saying she enjoyed it, for the benefit of people on the recording. Yeah, focusing on how you can help is really important. So I hope you've got lots of ideas for your offers. Yes, and if you concentrate on being of service, that's the space we want to come at it from. It's not about you, it's about them. So really focus on your target market's needs. Yes, you can do a trial of that first, Tash. If you wanted to do 1 month, that would be okay. Um, and I also do um, I also do one-off projects, so you could get a one-off project fee and just try it out that way. Okay, any other questions? Thanks, Tash. Yeah, it's funny because I can identify with coaches who struggle to express themselves in writing because I have almost the mirror problem with um, with expressing myself verbally, so I can understand that. The one-off project fee depends very much, Leanne, on what project it is. But if you want to email me and tell me a bit more about your project, that would be great. Oh, thanks, Tash. Yeah, I'll put the email in again. Yeah, David's already done it. Thanks, Ashley. She's just saying that it should be mandatory for new online startups. Yeah, it's quite important when you're starting out to get the messaging right on your offers. Yeah, I can also send out the PDF of the slides if that helps anybody. Yeah, that would be good, getting everybody from Takeoff to watch it. Okay, so I'll send out the recording. It'll probably be later today, if not tomorrow, and you can watch that back if you want. So if there's no other questions, I think we'll just close it up there. I'll just wait a few minutes to see if there's any more questions. Yeah, I hope you got those out for it too, Ashley. Well, thanks for being such a great audience as well. The first webinar I did, only one person turned up to it and they didn't stay. So I had a better result this time. Okay, so I think we'll finish up there if there's no other questions then.